Welcome to the BeastCast, episode 7. This is an ecstatic episode. We have, as always, Raven Bones.
Yo,
And we have found, well, I have found a newfound love for Batfleck. Now, before we get into everything, we're trying to change things up. We want to make this an official podcast, official Beast Broadcasting. So to do that, we now have an intro song. I'm gonna do this for my guy Raven, so he can hear the amazingness that is this song. Raven's already heard it, so without further ado, here is the new intro song for the BeastCast.
My friend here, Justin, is cracked at Fortnite, my guy.
I done been block to block and crossing signs. Counts in the whip, cop the block and drop the top. Be a long day if you watch the clock. Put your hands down or pocket the chop.
There we go. Woo!
woo!
So we now have an intro song. Although I want to make an intro cutscene video style thing. I think that'd be kind of sick. But yeah. So without further ado, we're gonna get into the newfound love for Batfleck. So this newfound love happened when we ended up watching. Jokingly, we were talking about how did we even get on it yesterday about Batman versus Superman.
We were talking about Black Adam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about Black Adam, and then you showed me the end credit scene for Black Adam where they do the thing and revealing some upcoming idea they're planning with Black Adam, and then we started talking about Batfleck, and then you brought up how you never saw Batman v Superman, and it's only just been a bunch of clips off of YouTube. So we did the whole marathon.
So yeah, so what we ended up doing was I need to turn my mic down a little bit. So what we ended up doing was we ended up doing Batman versus Superman extended version, and then we ended up watching the Justice League Zack Snyder cut. So it was a good 7.5 hours of content that we watched last night. It was a marathon. Yes, it was definitely. Uh, but no, it gave me a good sense of why I think I like Batfleck. The one problem I always had for Batfleck was he was just too big for me. Like he was just he's kind of a chonky boy. He's a chonkier Batman, which to me I was always so used to the Bale and then Pattinson now, and where they're slimmer Batmans. And I mean, I don't know, I
Limmer. Pattinson's he's like fucking a toothpick.
yeah. Pattinson is very small. Although did you see his transformation for that movie? It wasn't as crazy as Christian Bale's, but he got kind of jacked for that movie.
Yeah, he got semi jacked and then said he didn't want to work out for the movie.
Yeah, but I think it's fine. I think it's toned up enough. I mean, you could just pull the Homelander and put fucking pad his muscles. I I was talking to you about that. You didn't respond to that message I sent, but I found out that Superman Homelander in the Boys universe, because he's so strong, he can't really lift weights and get buff. So he's not buff. The buffness you see in his suit is his suit. His suit is designed to look buff, like they just padded it. He's like super scrawny in the show when he takes the suit off, and I never noticed that until I rewatched it. It was kind of crazy. But Superman must just be buff by default. Like his species must just be like jacked. Like, cuz that's the only way I can see that working, right? Surely.
I mean, he's only jacked because it's something to do with our solar system, and young star literally energizes his blood system. So I'm sure because he can fly that he could probably, go to a lesser star system where things are actually more heavy and lift if you wanted to for a quick second.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I find his jackness kind of crazy though. Um did they when they reshot, so a question, when I don't know if you know the answer to this. When they redid the Zack Snyder cut, so they kind of just 4x3'd a lot of the scenes, but when they went in, did they go and reshoot all the Superman scenes to get rid of the mustache problem?
No, no. Here's what happened with his version and then the version we saw from Joss Whedon. Zack Snyder had already finished the entirety of the film.
Really?
The entirety, yeah, he had finished everything. All that needed to be done were the post editing and special effects, which still requires a director to approve of what scene goes where. When they hired Joss Whedon was like, "Yeah, this isn't my type of thing. Let me reshoot 50% of the scenes." And so that's how we got Joss Whedon's changed version, was because he reshot dialogue and scenes and everything. But Zack Snyder's version was already there, and it took Warner Brothers until 2020 to actually admit that yes, a Snyder version exists. Yes, they've all seen it. Yes, all of the scenes are there. They just need post production. And they didn't want to release it to the public until everybody was just all like, all right, then, well, then screw you and your movies. And then they were like, wait a minute, our wallet hurts. Here, okay, hold on. We'll bring back Zack Snyder and we'll give him I think it was $100 million to finish post-production, and then they put his version together. No shots were needed. Everything was completed.
Really? I thought they had to do some reshoots for. I thought they had to do reshoots for the Snyder cut with Steppenwolf and stuff, but they must have just re-CGI'd him or what?
Yeah, they re-CGI'd him.
Well, because I know there was things people were talking about with the VFX, like the one shot where he's stepping through the water and stuff. I thought somebody said that they reshot that because they wanted to get the correct lighting on the foot and stuff like that when he stepped through the water.
Oh, if they're doing that, then I'm sure maybe, yeah, there were some reshoots with that. I thought you meant like with the core cast and actors.
No, I mean just entirely. I mean, yeah, I was wondering about Superman. I didn't know if they redid like his
No,
scenes or not.
no, they didn't. They had the originals of his scene, so they didn't have to reshoot them.
Yeah, that's I like the Snyder cut. It is very long, and I mean, I don't know if Warner Brothers would ever be able to get. See, okay, so here's the problem, right? Is you make the Snyder cut of the Justice League, which is really long. Now, what are they gonna do when they want to make the second Justice League? Surely they're gonna make it as long or semi as long, and then that's gonna be tough to get that in the movie theaters.
Well, I feel like this Justice League had to be extremely long because Warner Brothers, one, doesn't understand how to take their time, and two, Zack Snyder is trying his absolute best to catch up to Marvel, so to speak, at the time when it was 2017 and they were just introducing, Thanos and Infinity War in that setup. He was trying to get everything caught up to where, okay, all of these independent movies, introducing all these independent characters, is obviously going to take way too long, and Warner Brothers doesn't want to have 22 years like Marvel did to set up something big. So he's trying his best to be like, okay, how can we set this up with introducing characters, but without constantly rehashing the same origin stories that you could probably already get from a CW show or whatever. So basically, Justice League was 4 hours because it needed to introduce all of the world building it needed and the setup and its epicness to be like, all right, this is where we step the stone from.
Yeah, so the DCEU, I guess. I don't know why it's that. But I was trying to find the 10-year plan for that.
Yeah.
So they have Black Adam, Shazam, Aquaman, Flash, Blue Beetle, and Joker. And then there is a Batman. Then there's a Man of Steel. Supposedly there's a Man of Steel 2, Wonder Woman 3, Aquaman 3, Joker 3, Harley Quinn spinoff, and then the second Batman, which is in its own universe. And then they're gonna do Batgirl got canceled sadly, so that sucks. But
Thank God.
no, dude, you know what's kind of sad about that though is I kind of want to see that just to see how bad it was, because I mean, surely you're right. Like absolutely surely that it was gonna be bad, but it could have been interesting. Like just to
Look,
watch it.
look, I believe there was a producer from the show. I don't know if it's producer. Don't quote me on that. Somebody from from the studio there that worked on the film actually got so pissed off that it got canceled that I think they leaked some scenes from the movie.
No, so what happened was it was one of the two directors because it was these two brothers
Oh,
directing it, and
yeah.
he got so pissed off that Warner Brothers was gonna cancel it, so he goes fuck it, and he goes I'm gonna record the entire movie on my phone and post it online, and he started as he went to go record it, they locked him out of the like Dropbox or iCloud or whatever, so he couldn't get to see the film. They shut the shit down. Also,
Wait a minute. Why does he need a Dropbox? Do your phone not have enough memory?
no. Like, so he was gonna go access because it was in the cloud. The video, the entire movie was like in this cloud storage that the directors put together, and Warner Brothers locked
No.
them out of that, so he couldn't access it to go record it on his phone. So he was
Dude,
gonna just
I
he was
bet
just
you
gonna
$20 it'll be hacked.
dude. Honestly, I bet so too. It apparently was really garbage. But it would have been funny to watch, dude. I was so hyped for that movie just because I wanted to see how fucking bad it was gonna be, because Zack Snyder's or not Zack Snyder's yeah, I guess Zack Snyder's Batman is in there. Batfleck is in the movie. Sort of.
Yeah, so is Michael Keaton's Batman.
Yeah, that's why I was fucking confused. I remember we kind of talked about this a little bit.
Yeah, I looked at the screenshot, not screen, but the studio shots of the Batgirl, and I'm just like, no, I'm sorry, this looks like crap, and that's not Batgirl.
I wanted I want to I want to see for sure the Man of Steel 2 Black Adam movie. Well, that's if Warner Brothers doesn't fucking collapse. They gotta get there first. They said that they were expecting almost $1 billion return for Black Adam. Do you know how? What was the budget of that movie?
Black Adam.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. It was around $200 million. So they were expecting $1.2 billion roughly to fucking to that they were gonna get back off Black Adam, and it got like 200 million its opening weekend. That's pretty good for an opening weekend, but the opening weekend's the strongest weekend. So then they probably only made like 400 500 million total worldwide.
Yay, profit.
I guess it's profit, but that's just the salary for the CEO when he takes $300 million a year from Warner Brothers. If I was in that position, I wouldn't be taking more than 100 million at most, and that would be if I was greedy. You don't need $300 million from a company that has $30 billion in debt. Like, come on now, buddy, figure it out.
I can live off only $1 million a year.
I
or
could
less.
I could live off $1 million for the next 10 fucking years. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I already live off less than a tenth of that. Okay, I can, if you gave me just $1 million every 2 years, I'd be fine.
That's my thing with with my writing and stuff too, is they're gonna be like, well, we just don't want to lowball you. Bitch, lowball me. I don't give a fuck. I live off nothing right now. Oh, we're only gonna give you a measly $2 million for this. Oh, only a measly 2 million, huh? Only a measly 2 million? Yeah, measly for me. Maybe I'd up my lifestyle a little bit, but I'd probably stay exactly where I am. I'd stay in the exact same house until my grandparents either just leave or they die or whatever and pass the house on. I don't care. I'm chilling here, dude. I love it here. I don't love it here. I don't mind it here, I should say. Winter gets a little annoying, but I can handle living in Minnesota for the rest of my life if I really wanted to. Dude. Oh, but yeah, so somehow we got off Batfleck. Okay, so if we're gonna rank Batmans, there's every Batman, right? There's every Batman. Hold on. I want to get every live action Batman and we should rank them.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, you know what? I wonder if there's a tier maker one. Tier list maker. You know that
Tier list?
Yeah, like
Yeah, I know what
tiermaker.com.
they are.
Let's see if
Yeah.
there's a Batman live action. Every live action adaptation Batman villain? No, I don't want all the suits. I want actors. Live action Batman actors. Somebody's. Oh, maybe. Oh, they don't have. No, this one's just movies, and they don't have. They don't even have Batfleck on here.
Well, it's already a useless list.
Yeah. Okay, fuck it. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna make a T list. We're gonna make our own. I'm just gonna call it Batman. Almost called it Batgirl. What the heck? Make your own template. S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier. So Raven, while I'm doing this, do you got anything you want to share? Anything insanely cool?
Sure.
All right, what do you got? What do you got to share?
My very biggest hot take of an opinion is that Jim Carrey's The Riddler is the best.
Ooh, that's a hot take. That could be I think I'd kind of agree with that. I think he does really good as it. I think every Batman live action Riddler we've gotten hasn't been too bad.
Oh, and God, what's his face? Why do I always forget his face? The dude who did Two-Face in the same movie was good too.
My favorite Two-Face will always be Harvey Dent in Dark Knight. I mean, he is Harvey Dent anyways, but
I mean, yes, he did do good in that movie, and I'm not going to take that away from him. It's just, it sucks that in such a great movie where we had a prominent villain like the Joker, that Two-Face gets brought into the movie and then he's literally killed off 30 minutes later.
God, why is tierlist.com so fucking lame, dude? You have to.
But, you know, but I wanted to see more from Harvey Dent's Two-Face in The Dark Knight in terms of future movies, like him showing up but they killed him off literally at the end of the movie when they just introduced the idea of Two-Face. Whereas Tommy Lee Jones' Two-Face, you can tell he's been around a while and giving Batman a hard time.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought killing him off was weird, but you know what? It kind of made sense to me in a way, like for how they were trying to do it, you know? So, I think. Okay, so for me, right? Out of the 3 Dark Knight movies, I actually think that The Dark Knight is just, like, it's good. I don't think it's the best of the 3, actually. That's a hot take. Is that a hot take?
That's a hot take.
I think for me, Batman Begins is better. Even though I don't really like Ra's al Ghul, I think it's better. I'm being serious.
I mean, yeah, I can see why you like Batman Begins. It does have that factor that I do go back to every once in a while.
God, why, dude?
Like when he was first creating the Batmobile. You know, what I liked about this Batman was it showed that, you know, like unlike the other Batmans where, hey, how did you get the Batmobile? Oh yeah, me and Alfred built it in this Batcave. No, like I like this one, Christian Bale's Batman, because he inherited his family's company, and even though he didn't want it, he chose to have it at first after he decided to become Batman. And rather than this impossible, oh, we built it in our Bat cave, he's like, hey, what were we working on in the military department? Oh yeah, these useless cars that we didn't want to do anymore. Sweet, I'll have one for my own personal crusade. Like he didn't
It doesn't
build it.
come in
He just
black.
yeah, does it come in black? Like he didn't build it. He took the vehicle, the prototype, and he simply modded it. I liked that part because then it showed a little bit of realism. Like, no, there's no way that Bruce Wayne and Alfred together would build this amazing Batmobile. Like, clearly it had its origins of first being originally part of something the company built and then scrapped. And he just took it and modded it. That sounds way more realistic. And I was liking that type of idea.
Yeah, and
That it was also, they put more funding back into the military department of Wayne Enterprises under the radar so that it could fund more of his Batman equipment without people knowing that it was being used by the Batman.
yeah, I thought that was really interesting. And okay, there was so many things about the Dark Knight for me too, that I love, or about the entire trilogy, I guess. Like, for example, in the Dark Knight, when the one employee figures out that he Batman, and he goes to what's his face, fucking, he goes to, I can't remember what his name is in the movie, but Morgan Freeman, and he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I got proof that he's Batman. Look, and he goes, "Are you telling me that you think your boss, Bruce Wayne, is Batman?" And he was just like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Good luck." Because he was going to try and extort him or something like that, remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gave some, like, there was other reasons that followed up behind that made him like sound crazy as hell. And it was hilarious.
God damn it. It wants me to add two images, but every single time I try to upload more than one image, it just says no. It says you can't do that. So how the fuck?
Well, then I guess we don't get to do that.
No, we're doing this because I'm mad. I want to do this.
You're doing it because I'm mad. Also, yeah, so for me personally, so this is like the biggest hot take, because I know that as someone like me who I'm fine with people trying to add on and or be adventurous or try something new with something that they have. I mean, after all, I'm sure the first iterations of Batman needed to be changed too, and we've had extraordinary comics which have come afterwards that have altered characters throughout time. So there is much leeway for changing characters for the sake of getting a more or to explore a different idea of what that character can be. So that's fine. But in my opinion, my biggest opinion, it seems to be the polar opposite from all of the audience. Is I liked Man of Steel, I liked Batman versus Superman, and I liked Zack Snyder's Justice League. But apparently, I'm the outcast when it comes to liking Batman v Superman. Everybody shits all over that movie, and talking about, oh, the dude who the dude who plays Lex Luthor sucks and he's dumb, and it feels like I'm watching the Social Network sequel on drugs because of him. And I'm just like, no, because like it's stated even in the movie and by Zack Snyder that the real Lex Luthor we would know has already died. That's his son we're looking at right now. He's trying to follow in the footsteps of his father. His father didn't get to face Superman like he would have in any previous movie. The bald, tall, handsome, buff Lex Luthor that gives Batman the worst and Superman the worst time of his life is dead. He did his entrepreneurship. He was a child beater, and he already did some of his evil in the world through the military setup. And then we have his son who's coming in, taking after all of his evil organizations. that now decides to pick a fight with Superman. So we're getting the son of Lex Luthor versus Superman, not Lex Luthor himself. It's Junior. So it's like once you hear the explanation of that, I'm like, oh, I mean, it's weird, but here we go. Like I can accept that. And it seems dumb that people, aren't being as understanding as they should be, even when it comes to Batfleck, because it makes it very clear that Batman already did his 20 years of vigilanteism. This isn't young Batman. This isn't, the semi getting there Batman where he's like into it already. This is retired Bruce Wayne that quit being Batman because of the loss of Robin, because the Joker outdid him. And obviously there's probably some big confrontation that went down to the murdering of Robin. And it made more sense to me that that's why the Batfleck, or the Batman that we see in Batman v Superman, is a brutal Batman that does not mind killing criminals now, because he is sick and tired of every time he locks someone away or every time he makes the sacrifices to do anything, that criminal either walks, get broken out, or there's another corrupted politician that ends up protecting them, and that the only way to get rid of it sometimes is to, not give a crap if they live or die, which is why he starts branding them and being cruel too with it. I don't mind that type of Batman because you understand how he got there. He didn't just start out that way.
Yeah, I like the idea of giving him a full backstory, because like that was a good thing about the Bale movies is Batman Begins kind of sets it up, and then Dark Knight kind of it kind of is just like everything. Okay, now that we've set it up, we don't really need to do anything. Let's just have him be the Playboy Batman. Also, while I was trying to fucking do this, it refuses to let me use this fucking picture of Adam West, which is getting on my nerves so badly, because I don't know why Google's got to be like this, but they got to be like this. So, I keep trying to fucking add this picture and it's just not adding, and I added all the fucking accidentally added the BeastCast photo too, but trying to get him in here.
Wouldn't that be funny how that's how we're advertised by accident? Somebody's like, hey, somebody does a Batman list. What's the BeastCast?
That'd be great. So here's our Batmans. We have a lot of extras, so we're just gonna click off. Don't worry, don't worry about the duplication. Trying to get Adam West in here. Barack Obama. No, so okay. So who do we want to start? Let's just start with no. We'll start with Adam West, since he was taking so fucking long. Let's start with him. Where do you think Adam West goes here?
A.
You think A tier? Why?
Yeah, because he did, as annoying as his Batman was, he is the Batman that Batman was supposed to be when Batman verse started out. Like, this show did its job trying to follow the comics and make Batman more of a comical detective than this serious, brooding dude in the darkness.
Yeah, I really like this one because it's just like the goofy, nice spin-off. Like, we've had so many we've had so many Batmans that are so, what's the word? Like, so serious, and like that's fine and that's good, but I kind of like the goofy, funny Batman. I think it was a nice change of pace. And also during the time, that was like during the 60s, that was like the thing to do. Like, everything was goofy and dumb. It was
Holy Jesus, Batman! The Joker's done it again!
wow. So, okay. So, A, we're fine. I agree with the A here. I think A is perfect. I think that's great. Now, Val Kilmer. What do you think?
His gets a C.
C? Should we add a D tier? Or an F tier?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna change D to F. There we go. Nobody gets a D's here.
Nobody gets a D.
It's either
passing
C
or failing.
Yeah. So
yeah.
why do you put him so low?
Because I've seen Batman Returns with him He's a no Batman Forever. Sorry, Batman Forever with him, where it has Tommy Lee Jones as Two Face and Jim Carrey as the Riddler, and like there's something about his Batman that even growing up as a kid, when I hadn't seen any other Batmans, I just looked at him and I was just like,
Do you know what I think it is for me?
like there's no Batman about him. I'm sorry.
Do you know what I think it is for me?
What?
Oh wait, hold on. This might give me fucking the suit he wears is disgusting, and I think this is. I think this isn't even his Batman. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, look at this. Do you see this? I think this is what threw me off. Why does it got nipples, dude?
Yeah.
Why the fuck does it got nipples? Did George Clooney play a Batman, or am I getting trolled?
That's a good question. Did George Clooney play a Batman?
Hold on. Oh my god, he did. He played Batman and Robin. Oh my god, now we gotta add George Clooney to this fucking list. Hold on.
Speaking of nipples,
Whoa! What are you speaking of nipples for?
look at Robin's suit in this that I sent you.
Oh my god, dude. Ew.
Makes you really wonder why his suit, Batman's suit, didn't have to, but the boy wonder he trains had to have it.
Oh man. Okay, we gotta get these out of here. Hold on, I gotta edit this now.
See, I didn't even know that George Clooney played a Batman. What was his Batman's? I'll probably remember them because it's always the mask.
It was the he played the Batman in Batman and Robin.
Oh, that Batman?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's where you get that.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait. So Val Kilmer's Batman came first, and then Batman and Robin came afterwards.
Or no, maybe Michael Keaton's was the one with the Joker with Jack Nicholas, or Nicholson. Sorry, Nicholson.
I'm so happy that I didn't, because damn, that's the same Robin from Batman Forever.
Yeah. It was goofy. So see, I'm fine with C for Val.
See, that's a real Batgirl right there. Alicia Silverton. And on this poster I'm looking at, that's the real Batgirl.
Oh, dude, the Batgirl from the Adam West show was kind of the punching bag. That was kind of fucked. There was like one where she's like,
yeah.
Sorry, I was getting mail for no reason. I got mail. You got mail. Oh, I got a scholarship offer. Cool. So, anyways, no. So what I was saying is, the Batman in that one, they did not give a fuck, bro. They were so rude to her. She's like, oh, women should get equal pay too, equal rights and equal pay for women. And Adam West, I kid you not, in Batman, looks straight dead in her eyes and goes, "No time for jokes." And it's like, oh, dude, you're wacky, dude. You're goofy, bro. You're fruity, dog. That's fucked. So yeah. Oh man, that was.
Oh god, no.
That was a rough one, man. That was. Oh, dude, I got $2,000. Okay, so we're good with C and A. Okay, now that since we're on the topic of nipples, Batman, where are we putting him? Batman and Robin. Have you seen the movie with Mr. Freeze? Time to choose.
No, I haven't.
What? Oh, dude, we used to watch it. My aunt used to love the 90s and 80s Batman so much. We would watch them like every day. Oh, dude, the Batman and Robin with Poison Ivy. Oh, dude, that was a funky movie. There's a scene in this Batman movie where Poison Ivy and Robin like kiss, and I remember, dude, my 8-year-old self was just like boner town, dude. I was like, oh, I was like, no way, dude. I remember I was like, dang, dude.
Dude, Ivy is hot.
I used to have the biggest crush on Poison Ivy in that movie. Uma Thurman plays. Whoa.
Are you
Damn.
gonna rate this dude?
Yeah. So what are we rating him? You haven't seen it, so he does okay. I don't like the suit, so he probably gets a B. He's just very mediocre. I did watch his newest movie though, Ticket to Paradise, with my grandma. That movie was okay. It was like every old people rom-com movie ever. All right. Robert Pattinson's Batman. Probably B or A.
B.
You think B? He definitely doesn't
B.
deserve to be down here. But
It's a B because I as much as I liked the fighting and everything else in the movie, it didn't hit the mark like I wanted to. But that can change if the second movie does phenomenally well to get me more interested in his Batman. Then it will change.
well, okay, so I think what they're gonna do, and this is the only reason why I want to put it in A, is because it's not. He's such a young Batman in this universe. Like, this is a super young Batman. This is only year 2 of Batman. I get Bale's Batman starts on year 1, but that's like a whole different thing. So this is year 2 Batman. He's kind of done it a little bit, but not a lot. So he has like this sense to him where he's still pouty and gloomy about his parents, and he refuses to be the philanthropist. But I really think in the second movie they're gonna turn him. He's gonna find out that Bruce Wayne needs to be Bruce Wayne and not just Batman. You can't be Batman the entire movie, and he's gonna find that out. That there's some things that Batman can't do that Bruce Wayne needs to do, because as much as he wants to be Bruce Wayne, he has really no motivation to be Bruce Wayne in this movie. So that does knock him down, I think. But I think if the second movie and they're gonna probably make it a trilogy, is what they were hoping. They want to do like a Dark Knight style trilogy. And then the second movie, third movie, I feel like he's going to transform. There's going to be real character development over movies. I think B for now is fine, but I think maybe, hopefully, if everything goes as how I think it's going to go, he's probably going to be up in one of these two by the end of the second or third movie, whenever they finish that. Because he did really well. He still is in that brooding, I'm not going to be Bruce Wayne, I don't want to take over the company style. But I think the second movie is going to be like, I think they kind of split up Batman Begins into 2 different movies with Robert Pattinson's. The first movie is him being the dark, gloomy fucker who's going to only be Batman. And then Christian Bale's Batman at the end of Batman Begins gets involved in the company, in the Wayne Enterprise, all that. I feel like the second movie is going to do that for Pattinson. So that'll be interesting, though. So yeah, I think B's fine. I think above George Clooney, though. But I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Michael Keaton.
Definitely, Michael Keaton's is definitely A. A.
Above or below Adam West?
Above.
Okay. I agree. I think Mike Keaton does. He's fun in every role. He always does really well. Do you know what I really liked him in? I liked him in Spider-Man. He did really good in Vulture. His greatest, though, of all time, I kid you not, his greatest acting of all time is in one movie that came out this year. Morbius. No, I'm kidding. He's in the end credit scene. He's in the end credit scene for about 30 seconds. He goes, "I think Spider-Man has something to do with me being here. Maybe we should team up." And then Morbius just looks at him and goes, "Intriguing." I was just like, okay, dude. Okay, Jared Leto. Calm down, buddy. Jared Leto tries so hard. He tries so hard to be like stupid. Oh man. So yeah, I think this is fine. Any complaints about his Batman? I should say, any complaints about any of these Batmans that we have up here? Like, that you really just can't stand at all?
Pattinson's Batman. I hate it.
Oh damn, that's a change of events.
It is. I hate it, but objectively, I know that it can get better. That's why I still rated him a B.
I hope they don't tank the bed. No, Matt Reeves is a really good director. He'll do okay with it. Okay. Batfleck. What are we thinking? A or
S.
S? S? I think I
Yeah.
agree. I think I agree. Batfleck, he's got it down. He's got Batman down really much. And the thing for me is I never really was a fan of the suit. We can rank the suits after this too. I saw a Batman suit ranker, and I don't even have to make that one. That one was already pre-made. So I wasn't a fan of the suit, but then you brought up the point that it's trying to mimic the Arkham games, which to me
Yeah.
it makes now I can look past it because it does give me good Arkham vibes. I bought all 3 of those games for like $10. I'm gonna replay them on Steam. I
I have all 3 of them.
I got all of them and I bought them on Steam. But oh dude, we gotta talk about something later here in a minute too. But no, so yeah, I thought he did really good, with the I never fully watched Batman versus Superman, so I got more of him in there. And he does have a lot of badass moments, and he to me, I don't know if I'm really the biggest fan of the super old Batman, but it has its own it has its own quirks and fun, like goofiness and funny to it. And because he's like he's gotten to the point where he's past like the full brooding phase where he's just like, I'm a brute, I'm gonna sit in my hole and cry all day. He's really just trying to be a good person now, like completely.
Yeah. This is his, trying to get hope in humanity arc again.
Do you think that there's any possibility? No, because Alfred would be too old for Bale's Batman to be a prequel to this Batman. Because they do set up Robin to be, they do set up Robin to for after this movie, so he could have, died and then Batfleck. But I just think, for me, I think he would be I think Alfred would be too old unless Alfred's a robot.
Secrets and secrets.
Facts. All right, so I agree with this. Now, this guy, sadly, he goes above him though.
Yes, Christian Bale is an S tier.
I'm such a fan of Christian Bale's Batman. What's funny is Bale isn't even the best part about the movies. They are just so good that he just ends up being good with them. Cause he's not even really the best part about the Batman movies, but he does it so well and he fits in the universe so good. Plus I love the fighting and the suit. The mask for me. I don't mind the suit, but the mask is kind of my throw off for me in that one.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the super super pointy ears.
Well, I mean, I I liked it.
I thought it was fun. He's a good Batman.
He's supposed to have pointy ears.
Well, not long. They're too long. They're too long.
Michael Keaton's Batman had.
I don't
had
give a
big
shit.
ones.
No, I have a problem with his mask too. It's fucking too long, dude. They're way too big. It's like
I am the Batman.
Dude, they need to cast me for a Batman origin story movie now. For Batfleck. I'm just as big as Batfleck too, so it's perfect. 20 years in the past.
That's a cap right there.
I could do it, dude. I could do it. I have the suit already. I just need to show up. I make my
Wonder.
I make my own fucking rules. Dude, the wasted potential for a Teen Titans in the DC universe so sad. Cause Robin's dead, dude. So like, what are we gonna do now?
Have one without Robin.
Dude, Teen Titans without Robin though is kind of goofy. Unless they get a new Robin. Did you see what I sent you last?
Yeah, they can do that.
Be right back. Forgot to pee. Why did you send that? Oh, okay, never mind. Well, I guess he's peeing. Well, he's peeing. We can get our sponsors. No, I'm kidding. We don't have sponsors yet because we're not that good. We're not crazy. We're not crazy. Go stupid, huh? Okay, let's do Batman suits. Okay, this is a good one. I think we can do this. So, I'm wondering how I'm gonna do this, because I don't even know half these Batmans actually. Ex Bayonetta actress asks fans to donate boycott money to anti-abortion group. Damn, that's a rip. That is fucking a rip.
All right, Batman suits.
Yeah, I was just looking at something from Kotaku that says ex Bayonetta actress asks fans to donate boycott money to anti-abortion group. And then something about James Gunn addresses if he hates Kevin Feige after leaving for DC. Apparently he's already left.
I would.
Apparently he says they're not on bad terms, but he would never work for him again. Okay. So the problem with me, this one is there's a few suits here, like the 47 one or the 49 one. This one, there's a few of them I don't know. So we're gonna, we're gonna have to just deal with it, I guess. So I guess we'll start with the 49 one. This one's pretty mid. I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't really like it's just too clothy for me. They didn't really try too much the cape.
Yeah.
This one though.
That gets a D.
Yeah, I also don't like the cloth. It's too goofy. It's too dumb. Like it's way too far fetched. If Batman's gonna have a real suit, he's not.
Yeah, he's gonna have a real suit.
While we're at it, we can just throw this one down there too.
Which one's that?
That is some, I don't even know, but it looks like the exact
Halloween costume?
Yeah, fucking guy must be, dude. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay, we're gonna save these guys for a little bit. Pattinson's Batman, we'll put in C or B.
B, because the suit did look fine, but like it needs work. Fine.
Yeah, eventually it's gonna get work. This one is the Batman from George Clooney. I think his is probably a B as well, under Pattinson's. Now,
yeah,
Nipples Batman.
That definitely gets an A.
Oh wait, no. Delete the row. Delete the row. Okay, we're doing this one. Wait, I just deleted C. What? How did I do that?
Way to go. Oh,
Nipples. Yeah, we're putting Nipples Batman in there. Yeah, we'll keep it a new. Okay. Fine with that.
That's a badass looking suit though. So
yeah, I know. I don't know which one that's from, but that's fucking.
That's from Batman and Robin.
Oh, is it? Okay, so it is. It's like must be a secondary suit. Ugh. Oh, this must be Batman Forever then. This isn't Clooney's suit then, is it? Oh no, this one's Clooney. This one must be.
That's from Batman Forever. That's the Val Kilmer.
Yeah. Bale's Batman, I believe, is this one.
Yeah.
Yes. I think top of A.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I don't know this one, but it looks okay. Looks like It looks like a mid guy. What is that one? Oh, dude, this is from the CW show, the Gotham show.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's getting nipples. That one's bad.
I like how nipples equal bad. I automatically up nipples.
This one must be I don't know. What is this one from? I don't know. We'll put it in. It looks okay though.
I mean, it looks okay.
It just looks like
so.
a costume. What is this one? This one also looks interesting.
That one I think might be from Michael Keaton's, or
That one looks okay.
it looks good though. It look bad.
Okay, is this Batfleck's something?
That might be Batfleck. No, dude, I can't tell.
It's too small. We can't even open the image, so.
Damn it. Let me.
Wait, hold on. We can reverse image search it, can't we?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, I can't even get it off. Never mind. No.
That's what she said.
Okay. Well, we'll put this in D because it just looks okay. Wait. That doesn't look like Batfleck. That looks. I don't know. Actually looks better than that. It looks like B. This one's okay. I think it's above this one. This one's the S tier one though.
Yes, the Apocalypse Batsuit.
The Apocalypse Batsuit is so fucking fire. I love that one.
It is.
I think that's the only S tier, and I think deserves. Batman just has a lot of okay suits, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But have you seen the picture for the actual picture of this one from the Gotham show?
No.
Oh, dude.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, show me what it looks like. What is that?
It's Batman. It's Batman, dude.
That isn't Batman. Who
This
the hell is that?
This is year one to Robert Pattinson.
Oh God! You know this actually. Oh my God! Is that the other season? Is that the other picture of Batman that was just on there?
That's season 5. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! You know what? I regret shitting on Pattinson's Batman. What is this?
Dude, this is the. Could you imagine? The blimp? Could you imagine like walking, like looking up and just seeing this, bro? I'd be like, this dude ain't saving me, bro.
Hey, that's a great Batman costume. Did you get it off of eBay for $100?
What's funny is it looks better than my Batman costume, but we should add my suit while we're on here. Actually,
Click on the Pattinson Batman picture right there.
This one?
Yeah. See, what throws me off about this costume sometimes is it literally is a throwback to the Dark Knight joke where Batman says, "I'm not wearing hockey pads." Looks like he's wearing hockey pads.
What's the one scene from the Joker? Do you remember where it's like oh fuck, I can't remember. He says something like, "Then you're gonna love me." It's the one where he's like,
Oh yeah.
I love a feisty one or something like that, or fighter, and he goes, "Then you're gonna love me."
Yeah. He's like feisty. I love that.
I think we should I do have another Batman suit, but I'm trying to find it. I can't. I got one more suit from recently. I can't. I gotta fucking get it. God damn it. Hold on. Okay. Got it. Got her. Chicken Potter. Dude, this winter stuff has been kicking my ass, bro. We got it. We're gonna add it. Oh, you can't add stuff, dude. What the fuck? Whatever.
Yeah, it's somebody else's list.
Yeah, but you should be able to just drop and paste them, dude. That's fucking lame. Whatever. Alright, so this is our Batman suit list. Should we do villains while we're at it, while we're on the Batfleck?
Sure, let's do villains.
All villains? This is gonna be rough if we do all villains. Every live action adapted Batman villains. Holy fuck, dude, this is a lot. Holy shit. Holy shit. We want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you brought it up.
Hold on, let's give me a sec.
Funny thing is I probably haven't seen half of these.
I know this. Okay, this one looks a little easier to understand.
Okay.
Okay. Who is this? Rat Muncher.
That is Bane.
That's
No,
OG Bane. It's gotta be OG Bane.
that's OG Bane.
It's gotta be. It's the only thing I can think of. We're adding a
That's
tier
C
below.
tier.
No.
What the hell?
I'm just gonna title this one No.
That's beautiful.
Okay. I think C tier is fine. Poison Ivy? Ooh, dude. I had the
Oh.
biggest crush on Poison Ivy, dude.
A.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, we need to make a tier because I think some villains deserve S, but there's others that need to go above and beyond. S plus. Why, dude? What the fuck? I hate this shit. Dude! This thing hates me, man. You can't fucking... There we go. S plus. Okay. Who? Oh, dude, this is... Who is this? This is that one girl from Dark Knight Rises. I don't remember what her name is.
Yes, I know her name.
What's her name?
It's that one.
She's the one that takes over Wayne Enterprises.
Yeah, the one that's working with Bane. That was the actual child of Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah. I think she gets an A. She did okay. I don't think she deserves to be up here, but she gets an A. Who the flying shit are you?
Ah, yes.
Who is this?
I don't know. Who the hell are they?
Okay, no. This Batwoman kind of went crazy, or Catwoman kind of went crazy.
Hell yeah.
I like this one.
B.
B, I think is fine.
S plus. I'm kidding.
Such a shit villain, dude.
It's a no.
I need a good adaptation of Mr. Freeze, IRL. This one can go in S, though.
Yeah, Jim
Riddler.
Carrey's Riddler. Yeah.
This Two-Face too. This can go S or A.
Is that Tommy Lee Jones? I can't tell.
I think so. Yeah, it looks like it. It's the only other Two-Face they've ever done.
Okay.
Yeah, I think top of A is fine. Ooh. This Joker, he's from the Batman 1960s, but he's kind of a banger. He's like that one Joker that's so goofy that he doesn't do anything, but it's also like a good villain for the show. Because you gotta look, you gotta look at it in villain sense. Like you gotta look at it like, you know, like in the universe they're in. I would say he's probably B. Who?
Oh, I just remember the one that you put in no that we can't identify. He was in Batman Begins. He's one of the mobsters that was against Bruce Wayne.
Oh, well.
He still gets a no.
Yeah.
He still gets a no, but I just remembered him.
Thomas Jefferson, the biggest Batman villain? Thomas Jefferson, the biggest Batman villain of all time. I don't even know who this is, dude.
I don't even know who it is either, so no.
Catwoman from The Dark Knight.
D.
You don't like her?
She sucked.
Really? You didn't like her at all?
No, I didn't. She sucked.
Oh, that's a shame, dude.
She sucked so bad.
What did you not like about her?
Everything. I didn't feel like she was the right choice for a Catwoman. Batwoman, whatever the hell she's supposed to be.
She's supposed to be Catwoman.
Okay, yeah, it didn't fit. I didn't like it. It was dumb. I felt like she took up more screen time than she needed to, along with her damn partner. It just sucked.
Yeah. Okay, what about this Riddler?
He gets a B.
Okay. I think most of these Batman villains are in the B tier. This Penguin by what's his face? This Penguin was bad, but he's goofy bad.
Goofy bad. So it's not a no, but it's above a D.
I think you're right here. This Penguin is a really good adaptation. This one goes, yeah, probably an S. That's the one from the same movie a buddy's from. Ra's al Ghul. I am not a fan of this Ra's al Ghul. I'm not a fan of this Ra's al Ghul at all.
Damn, you killed Qui-Gon Jinn twice.
Dude, I'm sorry, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I
Yeah, neither am I. He's not a Ra's al Ghul.
he doesn't he doesn't really play it for me. Carmine Falcone, this was one of the better parts of the Batman 2022 movie. What are we thinking? Honest opinion on him.
He gets an A.
He did okay. Probably
Nothing is above Poison Ivy. Her hotness is too great.
okay. That's fair.
There you go.
Two-Face.
He even though I hate that his role was small in The Dark Knight and gets killed off as such a great future villain, he did do a great job at his transformation. And so I give him A.
Okay. Whoops. I would say he's probably below this Two-Face. This Catwoman was bad. This is a no.
Yes, that's a no.
That was a bad Catwoman. Scarecrow. Oh,
S.
this was a really good adaptation of Scarecrow. I
loved it
because it was such a goofy starter villain for Batman. Because Batman Begins, up until that point, it was always Joker, or this villain. But for once, you actually got a villain that we'd never really seen on screen before. I think ever. And that was really interesting. It was a interesting adaptation of Scarecrow.
Yeah,
now,
I like it a lot.
However, that does ruin Scarecrow for me because now if they ever try to do Scarecrow again, I'm gonna be like, well, it wasn't good as Fuckface McTardfuck. I don't remember what his name is.
Wow.
I can't.
That's a nice way to disrespect him.
What's his name, dude? I can't remember his name.
The actor?
Yeah, he plays in Peaky Blinders or whatever. Oh, man, why can I not think of his name?
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. He is played by Yo Mama.
Wow. God, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it.
Cillian Murphy.
There you go, dude. He's playing in the upcoming Christopher Nolan movie, Oppenheimer.
Nice.
He's gonna play Oppenheimer. And then
Cillian Murphy is such an underrated actor.
Yeah, I love him. He actually was. It was between him and Bale for Batman in Batman Begins. It was either him or Bale that was gonna play Batman. They couldn't decide which, and they finally went with Bale. After he buffed the fuck up. Okay.
S+.
Yep, I agree. I think so too. I think that's the second best adaptation of Joker ever. I don't think it will ever be matched with either. The two Jokers will never be matched ever. I think.
No.
We are missing a few though that we should add on here, but Bane. I think S.
Mm-hmm.
I think personally this. I think it's like
I agree.
I think Cillian Murphy does good. Riddler gets an A or B for me. I can already tell. It's either A or B. I don't really know. He doesn't really get up to this league, although he is played. Paul does a really good job at playing him and doing a good adaptation.
Paul's just a good job at playing a dumb white nerd doing terroristic things.
Yeah, I also love the suit. This. It's so simplistic, but kind of like eerie almost. What's funny is you never even actually see the suit completely, basically, other than like Batman never sees it in real life, I believe, like face to face with him. Batman never gets, because that's the whole point of the Riddler. The Riddler's not like the Riddler's a mind villain. He's not like a I'm gonna attack you villain. Really, he doesn't. That's kind of his whole trope is he uses riddles and uses his brains and bronze rather than bronze. Sorry, I'd say A. I would say probably like, eh, probably like there. This Joker, yeah.
S plus.
Penguin, S plus or S.
S plus.
I
I
I
was
love
amazed by that penguin.
that was a good Penguin. I fucking loved it. I thought it was a good. I thought he was good. I, the transformation for me is just nasty crazy. It's really good. And then of course there's nothing to be said about Heath Ledger's Joker ever. It was incredible. That was
Mm-hmm.
that was a good boy. Said he yeah.
Yeah, sad.
It's probably after. I don't think everybody says it was because of Batman, but I don't think it really was because of the Dark Knight. I don't think he did it because of the Dark Knight. Oops. No, you're seeing secrets. Okay.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I wouldn't put it past it to maybe be a reason. Um, I don't think it was the sole reason. No. All I know is that Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson talked about what it means to play the Joker, and what it means to be portraying somebody that is evil on screen. And because this isn't like Jack Nicholson's Joker, and they want to take it into a more darker step of the Joker, Heath Ledger was struggling with that, because Heath Ledger, if anybody followed his career, he was a great, kind-hearted soul, and he played a lot of kind-hearted, heroic scenes in movies or roles. He never really did anything villainous, and so he had to step into this role of literally, being a terror of evil. And to some actors, that can screw with your psyche. It's like how some women who are female actors, when they have to do movie scenes to where even if things are fake and not actually happening, like if there's a scene where they have to be tied down to a bed and pretend to be raped, or they have to pretend to be tortured in some way by a villain, that even if it's fake and they might have some fun doing it, it does leave a mental scar on their head, because like they have to act like it's actually happening to them and try to sell it on the screen, and that can kind of screw with you. So in some ways, I think it kind of screwed with Heath Ledger's brain a bit, because, he has to get into the mindset of being cruel and hatred and hating people in order to be the Joker.
Yeah, and for me, the Joker, the way he did it, because Christopher Nolan was like, well, we just want it to be different. We want Joker to be completely something that we've never seen before. And then Heath Ledger, they pick him, and everybody's like, wow, what the fuck? Why would you pick Heath Ledger for the Joker? And he's like, well, I really got to do a good job at this. But he didn't really know what to do. For example, in that scene where he infiltrates the party in The Dark Knight, there was basically he went up to Christopher Nolan and goes, I don't really know how to do this. Like, I have the script, but I don't really know how to, like, activate myself to do this. I mean, and Christopher Nolan was like, well, just be crazy. And then you have all the craziness that he has to add to it that was completely made up. Like, Christopher Nolan didn't be like, all right, you got to act this certain way or this certain way, how they would now in Hollywood. It wasn't even that long ago yet. There was a completely different change and different feeling to how they would direct. And even I think that's the problem with Jared Leto's Joker, is it's not a genuine, like, Jared Leto is thinking this is how I'm going to do it. He's being told how to do it. He's being told to just act like Heath Ledger, but on a crazier scale. Like, on such a crazy scale to the point where he's so far gone. There's no character to him at all. Which ends up having this, I feel like, weird feeling to me that I can't really get behind Jared Leto's Joker. In either of them. In Zack Snyder's cut or in Joker 2016 and Suicide Squad. Thank God he wasn't in fucking Suicide Squad 2021, dude. That would have been awful. Would have hated that.
Funny take. I actually enjoyed Jared Leto's Joker. I know he's not the best. He'll never be the best. And I'm not
Sorry, what now? You cut out. Okay, I guess we're having problems. God, now I know how it feels when I do this. Fuck me, dude. You dick. Well, while we wait for Raven, Batfleck for me though was kind of fucking nuts. So one thing that I really love about the Batfleck that really made me love Batfleck in particular than the other Batmans was I was never really a fan of Batfleck, mainly because I'd only watched the Snyder cut in the Justice League movie. I'd never really seen the universe that they were building into. I think the problem with the universe that they built into though is there's no Batman origin movie. Like we didn't get any Batman origin movie for the DC universe, which I think was the problem that people had with it, and even I kind of did. But when you watch Batman versus Superman, it makes up for it. I think it makes
It
this.
definitely does.
Okay, now that you're back, you can continue what you were saying. Sorry, I was trying to talk about how I was trying to waste time talking about how Batman versus Superman is basically Batman's origin in the DC universe because everybody just assumes that it's a Superman movie because Superman's in the name, but I feel like it's more of a Batman movie to be honest.
It is. It is. It's his introduction and showing why he did what he did.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem that people forget is they titled it Batman versus Superman, but if they would have just titled it the like Batman movie or whatever, people probably would have hated it just as much as most people do. But they would have been like, well, at least he has an introduction in the DC universe, you know? Because now everybody just thinks there is no introduction to Batman in the DC universe, which he has an entire movie, I guess, in a sense. I think
and that's completely false because
and yeah, he has his own. He basically has its own movie. I mean,
we don't need to rehash the origin story to Batman every single time we decide to put Batman into something.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that.
We all know.
But if you're gonna build a massive DC Marvel style universe, I feel like having a good origin story in that universe is always nice. But you kind of get enough of that in Batman because do we really need like an origin story would be interesting, but do we really need 20 years before Batman to his beginning and then to where he is now?
No.
I think the Robin death thing would be interesting with Jared Leto's Joker. I think if we had if we had flashbacks, maybe they do a Batman movie or something like that. But there's a lot that they were hyping up in Zack Snyder's cut for Batfleck, which gives me a lot of hope for him too, because I think he has a lot of potential, and he's gonna be kind of like a Tony Stark is what they're gonna use him as. I feel like, you know how Tony Stark would just be used in kind of just everything, as like, you know, Spider-Man, this here, Civil War, this, you know, fucking everywhere, and that's how I'm thinking they're setting Batman up for, which is, I don't know, weird to me.
Yeah, I get that. Probably, I don't know. I just wish that they would just move forward in that, Batfleck. Fleck didn't decide that he didn't want to play Batman anymore.
Well, if he decides that, what are they gonna do then?
That's a good question. I don't know. They can always kidnap him. Just force him to do it anyway. So, okay. So about my Joker, because I was talking about Jared Leto. I know that his Joker isn't the best, but or at all. So I'm not saying that. I just, in some funny way, when I saw him in the trailer for the first time for the Suicide Squad, I actually was interested in seeing that type of Joker, because everybody is sitting there in the comments going, oh, this doesn't seem like Heath Ledger, or oh, this doesn't, what is he doing all this for, or whatever. And I'm just like, look, I don't mind a Joker that is just completely wild and out there. The problem is when it came to Suicide Squad, he was supposed to have a much bigger involvement in the Suicide Squad, which is why they hyped him up so greatly. And then somewhere along the line, when the producers had saw like the finished product, they forced his parts to be left out. So you only get a 6-minute part of the Joker, of Jared Leto's Joker in there, when he was supposed to have at least a minimum of 20 minutes. He was supposed to be more in there. There was supposed to be more to him, but they took him out. And it was like, well, what we got in there, seems completely out of context and butchered from what he was supposed to be, which is why at the end of the Snyder cut of Justice League, we see Jared Leto's Joker without all of the crazy tattoos, which I wonder how he got rid of them, and all of the crazy golden grills in his mouth, which explains why his mouth looks bloody.
He just painted over them.
And like, you know, we get all of these different, you know, we get this actual Joker of where you can tell when he's talking to Batfleck at the end of that cut there. You can tell in that Apocalypse era while they're having their conversation back and forth. I already could feel the tension between them and feel like these two had like a war between each other. And I felt like Jared Leto did a good job in that 5 minutes of that Justice League movie than the butchered 6 minutes in Suicide Squad, and it made me want more of Jared Leto's Joker.
No, if I remember correctly, I don't know if this is how it is, but I believe Suicide Squad 2021 is technically like a semi-sequel to Suicide Squad, because they didn't.
It is a sequel
because it's in the same universe and it's same characters. Harley Quinn's the same, but it's like I think 4 years in the future or whatever. New Suicide Squad, revamped, basically. But I think the Suicide Squad 2021 fits with more what DC's trying to go for than Suicide Squad 2016 did, for me, I think. Because Suicide Squad 2016, I don't know, it just feels kind of off. There is that scene, though, I really like where the Joker steals Harley Quinn, like he gets her back, and Deadshot goes to take her out, and he goes, "Oops, I missed." Like, that was kind of fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
But James Gunn did really well with Suicide Squad 2021. I like both, although Suicide Squad is kind of 2016 is just pretty mediocre. I feel like it's a good origin story to Harley Quinn. That's about it. That's the only character they really kept.
That's the whole point of it.
Yeah,
it's just a Harley Quinn.
Because that's about all they kept from that movie. We still don't know where Deadshot is or what he's doing. I don't think he died in Suicide Squad, if I remember correctly. He didn't, right?
No, he didn't.
So they just don't want to hire Will Smith right now after he beat the fuck out of Chris Rock. It was a G.I. Jane joke. Oh fuck, dude. Oh. Well, Raven, we had this Batfleck. So, anything else you want to discuss?
No, not really. Not about superheroes.
Oh. Do you just have anything else to discuss?
I like Christian Bale's Batmobile better than any of the other Batmobiles.
Robert Pattinson's is the most underwhelming as of now, but that's because he doesn't have Wayne Enterprises yet, like Bale does. He just took a Dodge Charger and strapped a rocket to the back of it. That's about all that one is. Who's your favorite Alfred though?
Ooh, don't do that to me.
I am a big. Oh man, I don't know. We haven't gotten a lot of screen time with Andy Serkis's, but he did really good in the time he did have.
I would have
Master
to say
Wayne.
Michael Caine.
Master Wayne. I think Dark Knight has still the best Alfred. Batfleck's Alfred is pretty good.
Yes, Jeremy Irons does a great job.
He looks fucking old. Like in the movies he doesn't, but when I looked up his picture on Google, he looks old as shit, dude.
That's
Like,
why he's good to play Alfred. They need to keep him around. That that's the one thing that makes him on par with Michael Caine's, is because what brings it higher is Michael Caine's Alfred. You can tell that he can do things, but he doesn't seem like as tech savvy as Jeremy Irons' Alfred. Jeremy Irons' Alfred
gets
seems to have
really involved.
really involved. He really knows how to do certain things, and if they allow him to get old, he could possibly surpass Michael Caine as you know.
In
But I liked Michael Caine's a little bit better in some aspects because Jeremy Irons, Alfred, he did do a good job at trying to challenge Bruce Wayne's mindset. But for me, Michael Caine has that calm, has that grandpa that's yelling at you but not yelling at you type of tone, to where when he really starts talking to Bruce about things, he's able to hit points home harder with Bruce than Jeremy Irons Alfred. And that's what I like the most. Is Jeremy Irons Alfred just gave philosophical fucking quotes, whereas Michael Caine's tried to get more in depth and personal with Bruce. Like when Bruce can't understand the Joker, why is he doing what he's doing? He just comes up with, some people just want to see the world burn, and they can't be reasoned with. And I just like Michael Caine's a bit more in that aspect, but I think Jeremy Irons did a good job coming in at a close second there with Alfred.
Yeah, and for me, the thing about Andy Serkis is he's kind of a mix between the both. Like I feel like he went for a more of a mixture kind of where he's not as like he's not as tech savvy and like in depth, but he also like has some skills too. Like
we got buff Alfred with Andy Serkis.
yeah, dude. I feel like Alfred could kick some ass too. Like
That's what I want to see though in the second movie with if they can do it. What I want to see second or third movie is that Alfred, because of how buff Andy Serkis is, actually puts on the Batman costume if anyone suspected Bruce Wayne of being Batman, just to throw them off, because I feel like that Alfred could throw down a bit.
bust down.
Yeah, I feel like it could. I feel like it could work. I'm like, haha, Bruce Wayne, you are Batman, and then there's Batman kicking the crap out of some criminals live on TV, and it's Alfred doing it. And I feel like that would be like a good, like newer take on Alfred. That in the times when Bruce Wayne is literally beat to crap and can't fight, Alfred is out there in the suit keeping up appearance so criminals don't think he's slacking.
Yeah, and another thing I saw is what's his face? Hugo Strange. I saw a crazy good idea for Hugo Strange for the second movie. Somebody said that the guy they should have play Hugo Strange, and I kid you not, is fucking what's his face? Played by they wanted to be played by the one guy that plays Gus in Breaking Bad.
Really?
What's his face? Carlos? I don't remember what his name is. You know who I'm talking about though, right?
I know who you're talking about. Gus Fring. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, somebody said that he would do a really good Hugo Strange.
I don't know. When I look at pictures of Hugo Strange, I don't really see Gus.
Well, no. It kind of made sense in a sense the way he was talking about it because he's at the height of his career right now. He just came off of everybody's loving him again because everybody got back into Breaking Bad because of Better Call Saul. He's had a bunch of good roles recently, and this would be perfect you know, for he's at the height of his career. He already plays kind of these semi like crazy villains. He played in The Boys too. He already plays like these type of villain-esque style characters. So now like they put him in this role, he would do a phenomenal job. Like I could see it. Like
I want a Hugo Weaving, not just some guy at the height of his career.
well, no, it's not just some guy at the height of his career. Like
A
when
Hugo
you
Strange, sorry. Hugo Weaving's an actor. My bad. That's Elrond. I fucked that up for a moment. My bad. I meant a Hugo Strange. I want a Hugo Strange, not a guy at the height of his career. They
But-
need somebody who fits.
No, but here's the thing. I feel like he genuinely does fit. If you look at the way Hugo Strange acts, and then you look at how he plays the one guy in The Boys, they act very similar. Like compared to how he's supposed to act. Like you could almost put those quotes over top of each other, and they would work. For example, like well, I wanted to see what you would do. Because that is in Hugo Strange's character. Hugo Strange loves to test Batman. Could be the whole plot of the second movie, is him really testing Batman to see what makes him tick.
How about we finally get a Bryan Cranston villain? And
ooh,
plays
Mr.
Hugo
Freeze?
Strange. No, he plays Hugo Strange. Bryan Cranston.
No, I can't.
We've already seen what he's like bald. Just add the glasses and the beard.
I want to keep him bald for Mr. Freeze though. It'd be great. Jesse.
You think he would make a good Mr. Freeze?
I think he would. Jesse, we need to freeze. No, he would do. Bryan Cranston would do amazing as Mr. Freeze, dude. Even my English teacher last year said that that's the one thing she wants to see from Batman 2. She wants to see.
I just want Bryan Cranston to be in something like awesome, like that dick tease with Godzilla irks me still.
Oh man, I love both of them, and I think he would play great. I can't remember. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. It's Giancarlo Esposito. But he would do great, I think. But Bryan Cranston would do good. I want to see. Okay. While we're on the topic of Batman villains from that universe, what'd you think of Barry Keoghan's Joker? I don't know how to say his last name.
I haven't seen it.
What? You haven't seen it? Dude, it's only like 7 minutes long. It's a deleted scene. Good thing it's deleted, because it would have made the movie shit. But, at the end of Batman, you know the one that talks to the Riddler? That's him.
Oh.
And there's a really good scene that I liked from, we'll have to watch it after the podcast. Because I don't want to get this shit taken down. But speaking of the end of the podcast, I have to go to work at 2:30, and I want to get there early. So, do you want to call it an early episode?
Yeah, sure.
An hour and a half? I actually want to see, because I want to see how well views do compared to the earlier episodes, compared to longer episodes. So I want to see if maybe viewership will go up because it's a shorter episode and they think they can get it done quicker. So maybe. So I guess this is a good time to experiment with it. So with that, our love for Batfleck has been found. We gave a good Batman episode while on the topic of superheroes. I thought it was pretty interesting. We had a really long night last night, having some fun. So with that, Raven, do you got anything else you want to say?
Yes. Have a good day.
All right, yeah. See you guys. Peace out. Bye.